Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Timmy Treacle, also known as Horror Fan for Life, and today I'm bringing you some more top 10s. The first of which is going to be my top 10 movies of 1990. And if you don't know what the series is, um, I started doing a top 10 list from each year from the year I was born, leading up to and going through 2018's list. Now, as I said before, I have some movies still left to watch for 2018, including Halloween, which I'll be able to watch tomorrow. So look forward to that review on Wednesday. I was going to do it on Tuesday, but I'm going to be having my brother here staying with me the next couple of days. So look forward to Halloween's review on Wednesday. And it probably won't be uh, another 2 months or so before I get out my top 10 best of 2018. But be patient, it is coming. I'm just behind because I don't get to go to the theater and watch the movies like most people do. I have to wait till they come out on video on demand. Uh, but nonetheless, here are my top 10 movies of 1990. I do have some honorable mentions that I will talk about. Uh, Kindergarten Cop, House Party, Rescuers Down Under, and Gremlins 2, The New Batch. All great movies, just couldn't make my top 10 list. But at number 10 is Ghost. Number 9 is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I grew up watching this movie. I was 12 years old when it came out. Uh, it's a lot of fun. Got great voice acting. Uh, it's just a fun movie. I'm a huge fan of the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon, which was in the late '80s and early '90s. It's a lot of fun, and I enjoyed this movie a whole lot. I've seen it many times, and it's just a lot of fun. And if you're fans of the original cartoon, I'm sure you enjoy these movies as well, or as much as I did. So yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is number 9. Coming number 8 is Die Hard 2. Um, this sequel is really good. Um, a little predictable. It's definitely not as good as the first movie or the third movie, in my opinion. Um, but it is a serviceable movie, and I really did enjoy it. Bruce Willis is back, of course, uh, as McClane, and this time he's in the airport trying to stop these guys from uh, basically blowing up some planes. So, but it's a fun action movie, some great one-liners, and it's just a lot of fun. So, Die Hard 2, number 8. Number 7 is Arachnophobia. Now, this movie is about spiders, and if you have a thing about spiders, good or bad. If it's good, you'll want to watch this movie. If it's bad, you definitely don't want to watch this movie. But this is a classic phobia type of movie, and I love it. I love this movie. I didn't watch it till the first time until I moved back home here in 2015 in my hometown. But it is a lot of fun. It's freaking creepy crawlies, but it's a great movie. I highly recommend that you check it out if you haven't seen it. Number 6 is Tremors. Tremors, yes. This movie, the original, is freaking badass. It spawned a lot of sequels. Only the second and third one are worth mentioning, but this first movie is fantastic. Fred Ward, Kevin Bacon, Reba McEntire, Michael Gross. Uh, it's a great movie about a creature that is underground and is killing people and animals and all these things. And Val and Earl are trying to get down to the bottom of it. And along the way, there's a lot of shooting and blowing things up, people dying, getting sucked underneath the ground. It's a really great monster horror movie, and it definitely has a huge cult following now. And I remember when it had just 2 stars as its rating on TV for many years, but now it has since gotten a 3rd star. As more and more newer critics have watched the movie, they really love it, and so the tide has changed. But Tremors is a great movie. Um, there is some comedy in it as well, but it's just a lot of fun. It's one movie I watch every October as part of my 31 Days of Halloween. Coming in number 5, speaking of 31 Days of Halloween, Child's Play 2. This is another movie I watched during the Halloween season, the month of October. This sequel is one of the better ones. It picks up 1 year right after the first movie, and Andy is being put into a home, into foster care, with a loving family who have an older daughter or a foster child. And from there, Chucky comes back after him. And the best part of this movie is when Chucky's in the school and he's slapping the ruler on his hand and said that she's been very bad and ends up killing the teacher. But this is a great sequel. Like I said, one of the best in the series, and it's just a lot of fun. And Mr. Dorff coming back to voice Chucky as he always does. That was fantastic. And it's one I watch every October. It's a lot of fun. Coming number 4 is Goodfellas. Number 3 is my favorite Stephen King adaptation, and that is Misery. Oh my God, Misery. If you haven't seen it, this guy who's a writer gets into an accident, and he is basically saved by a deranged woman who wants him to change his current story that he is talking about around to suit her needs, and she won't let him go until he does so. There's a scene in this movie where she prevents him from leaving. It's one of the most cringeworthy parts in any movie I've ever seen in my life. And this is just a fantastic, not only novel, but adaptation of his novel. And like I said, this is my favorite Stephen King book and adaptation. So, Misery, number 3. Number 2 is Pretty Woman, my favorite romantic comedy of all time. Julia Roberts, Richard Gere, fantastic. She plays a prostitute who one night finds Edward trying to drive a stick shift. She ends up helping him out, and he is looking for company because he had recently just broken up with a girlfriend. And because he's a big-time businessman and makes a lot of money, he builds buildings, does all these different things. He's going to be in town for a week, so he gives her a proposition where he would pay her to be at his beck and call. And that's what the movie's about. It's a sweet movie. Julia Roberts is fucking beautiful, pardon my language. And it's a lot of laughs, a lot of fun. And this is one of Richard Gere's best movies, in my opinion, as well. Doesn't quite top An Officer and a Gentleman, but it is right up there. I'd say it's probably number 2. But Pretty Woman comes in at number 2. And my number 1 movie of 1990 is Home Alone. Home Alone is one of the best Christmas movies of all time. You have Macaulay Culkin, who is left at home. His parents are on their way to Paris, and they figure out they've left him at home. And while he's at home alone, he has to defend his home from 2 bumbling crooks, robbers, played by Daniel Stern and Joe Pesci, who play their parts to a T. It's freaking phenomenal. There's a lot of laughs, especially the third act is the best in the movie. And yeah, this is a lot of fun, and it definitely deserves to be the top spot of 1990. John Hughes did a great job with this movie. Some would consider this movie to be his best, but Breakfast Club, in my opinion, and probably most, say Breakfast Club is his finest work. It's close. It's 1A and 1B. But there you have it. That is my top 10 movies of 1990. In the comment section below, if you got a top 10 list, let me know what they are in the comment section below. If you don't, then just name a few of your favorites from 1990. It doesn't have to be a complete top 10 list. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon if you're new to the channel. And if you like this, give it a thumbs up. And please share this video with all your family and friends. I appreciate each and every one of you for supporting my channel. And stay tuned. It won't be till Wednesday when I do some more top 10s starting with 1991. So look forward to those videos on Wednesday and throughout the rest of the week. Until next time, I thank you guys for watching and check you later.